Rodney Jones on location at the Majestic Club at Longview. Today I am with a guy named Chris Beeman. Chris, how's it going?
Hey, good morning. It's a beautiful day here after some rain yesterday.
You know, Chris has stumbled upon something that us as local golfers have wanted for years. He has put together a terrific website. Chris, what can some of the people find on your website?
Well, so I actually created that site over 20 years ago. That was before social media, before golf courses even had websites, and it was really kind of selfish. It's like I wanted to know everything about golf courses before I showed up to play, right? What kind of condition was it in? How much it was going to cost? Was it a nice course? And so I put all that information together. I was an IT web developer guy when I started my career 25 years ago, and so it was just easy for me to put all that information in one place so that I could have it. And then I started posting my reviews, my thoughts on all the courses, and then I invited other people to post their own reviews, and so now I had a community of golfers helping other golfers. So the tagline for my site is built for the golfer by the golfer. Right?
I love it. I love it.
You can always find out what's going on with local courses in the golf community here in Charlotte.
You know, I've been here over 36 years, and I've never seen more nice daily feed paid courses than I've seen in the Carolinas. And you know, as a realtor selling homes, Chris, I get people from all over the parts of the country, and some people say, you know, Rodney, right now we've got snow above our garage. How many months out of the year do you play golf, Chris?
I mean, it's 12 hands down. The funny thing about the weather here in Charlotte, though, is you know, usually people say if you don't like the weather here in Charlotte, wait 10, 15 minutes, right? Because it usually changes. So we can get all seasons of the year in one day sometimes. But around the Carolinas, around Charlotte, about the only thing you get is maybe some frost delays.
Sure.
Some of the courses that have Bermuda grass greens now have to cover them when it gets below freezing, but that's about it.
You know, and this is a beautiful exclusive private club, but if somebody wanted to play a daily feed paid course, what would you recommend? Where would you go?
Well, so thanks for asking, because I produce a top 10 list of the public access courses around Charlotte every year. Yeah. And number one on my list is Rock Barn.
Rock Barn. I'm going to have to look that one up. Yes. I've been here forever. I've never played it.
So Rock Barn's a little bit north of Charlotte, about 45 minutes or so. The one that's kind of right behind it in my rankings is Verdict Ridge up in Denver.
Verdict Ridge. Now, I have played that, and I will attest, that is a gorgeous course.
But my top 10 list goes around Charlotte. So number 3 is Eagle Chase, out in Marshville in Union County.
Yeah.
And then Mooresville up north near the lake, and Rocky River in Concord.
Oh, Rocky River, I played that right when it opened, up by the Speedway. Now, you don't have to go through the entire list, but if somebody wanted to find that out, where would they go to find that information?
Oh, it's all on my website, bman.com.
bman.com. And Chris, you know, considering, what are some of your favorite golf destinations outside of Charlotte? It seems like we've got the beaches close by, we got the mountains. What do you like?
Well, so if I'm venturing outside of the Carolinas, I actually work with a company called Trip Caddy that does group golf trips to some of the best golf resorts in the country. So
Trip Caddy, what is Trip Caddy?
So tripcaddy.com is the website, and they do big group golf trips. So if you're taking your annual buddy golf trip with 8 guys, 16 guys, 24 guys even, we'll help you book and plan that trip to the T. Rooms, lodging, we'll get you dining reservations if you want them, tell you what order to play, or we'll set up the itinerary so you're playing the courses in the best order. So places like Big Cedar Lodge out in Missouri, Whistling Straits up in Wisconsin where they played the Ryder Cup a couple years ago, Pebble Beach, Pinehurst.
Man,
Pinehurst right here in the Carolinas.
Well, I tell you what, this sounds like an invaluable service, because usually there's one guy who has to do all that, and to have this kind of service available, Chris, I mean, it's just invaluable. What would you say to somebody who's considering moving to the Carolinas, maybe from somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, if golf is a big part of your life, then you're either gonna find a private club to join, and you want to either live in that community or live close to it so that you can be there every day, or play as often as you like and get there very quickly. If you're looking to join maybe a semi-private club or just play a lot of public courses, then you want to find those pockets around Charlotte that have 3, 4, 5 golf courses.
Right.
Right. So there's kind of southwest of Charlotte, Fort Mill area. There's a couple courses there. Fort Mill, Springfield, even going down to Lancaster, TKK and Rock Hill.
Oh yeah, the list goes on, and there's several good areas. Chris, you always wanted to live on a golf course, and you told me earlier you do live on a golf course, but
well, I finally made it, right?
You finally made it, but it's not exactly your ideal situation, is that right?
So when I joined the club at Longview here a couple years ago, I knew I wanted to move closer, and so I found a townhome in Ray Farms, which is just right around the corner, about 5 minutes away. And the funny thing is that's where the Charlotte Golf Links public course used to be, and my townhome sits on what used to be the second fairway. So I finally made it. I live on a golf course.
You made it, awesome. You know, and that has gone on a couple different courses throughout the Charlotte area. That's where I come in. I can help you find a golf course home. In fact, right now today, there's over 120 listed on MLS. I can help you find that, whether you want private, you want semi-private, or you want a daily fee paid course. Greens fees here range anywhere from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, up to, you know, I'm going to Kiowa. I'm wearing my Kiowa jacket today. My wife and our family are going down there for spring break in April. You can get in the 3s and 4s and 500s, and then if you want to get to the ocean course, I don't even talk about the ocean course, Chris. But anyway, I do help you find a home. I'm Rodney Jones. I'm an agent in North and South Carolina. Call or text me 704-202-7460, 704-202-7460. And Chris, a big shout out and thank you for joining us today.
Go to RHy&x.com.